Hello everybody, welcome back to BALLIONAIRE. Last time we had a little bit of a mare on the fishing map. Where shall we go this time? Let's go back to the slot machine. I like the slot machine. BALLIONAIRE++. Give me a random... It's a random trigger and a random moon, so it's not a random starting pack. I must get that into my head. Captain's Hat, Anchor, Ginger, Spelunker, Jungle Hat, Camera, Battery... Maul and an attackable. Start with nothing. I need to unlock stuff for those. Alright, just give me the random then. Fine. I'll try and make note of what we start with. Age is age slower. Much, much slower. Teleporters can be random. Any trigger with a mover has 0.5% less. Well, that's a lot of really tough stuff, isn't it? Okay, when you reroll, gain 1 cooldown skip. When you skip any trigger draft, holders gain 1 deposit. When a ball bonks a trigger in the top row, if both survive, repeat the bonk 1 more time. Let's look for holders.
Wow.
No holders here. Bonk to carry the ball. While carrying the ball, when the ball damages an attackable, it will also damage a random adjacent attackable. Alright, we'll take that. We'll stick it in one of our columns, and then that can just be the attackable column. How about that? Alright, we get a nice $800 start over here. Right, no holders, no attackables. Let's just take an anchor for the bottom lane. And show me what these guys are doing. A random trigger in this column gains plus 0.25 mult. Well, you don't have any value, so you don't get the mult, I guess. Ball starts with a 7, has all ball types. Gain one of the following: 1 die, an extra choice in the draft. Okay. Attackable. Yep. And we'll stick it there. We should get to our... Yeah, we got to our 2000 nice and easily. Right, I'm not invested in movers, and I'm not invested in a teleporter, because teleporters are going to be random on the adept, and mover adjacents are going to have less scoring on the hierarch. So, roll me. I'll take a balloon over here. Right, there's another anchor, a nest. None of this stuff is super helpful. I'll take another anchor, just stick it down here. We need to get some items of value for the next couple of drops. None of this I love, though. I do like a treasure chest. Stick it right there for now. Still no attackables. I guess I could take a credit card somewhere, or we could take a cave. It's just going to be a matter of whether we can get extra caves along the line. Alright, you're satisfied. What do we get for 2 of these? A reroll. Okay, I'll take it. Jump rope, ice cubes, broom, anchor, jungle hat, balloon. Last wheel. Whenever you remove a holder, deposit its held value equally. Once per drop, if a ball would exit the screen while carrying a carryable, teleport it back to its spawn point. Synergizes with the maul as a carryable. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent triggers gains 1.1x mult. So, when you skip any trigger draft, holder triggers gain 1 deposit. When you remove a holder, deposit it's held across all others. Alright, we'll try and synergize those, though I'm not full of confidence, but then I never really am in like the first 3 before we've got any particular synergy online. Bonked from below, spawn a coin ball. Alright, well, we've got these 2 balloons here, so I want the attackables all within range of each other there, but this seems very low to be putting an additional spawner, but here we are. Come on, give me something I can work with. An attackable. Yes. No caves. I'll take a stopwatch. Stick it down here just to start churning. Getting some cash raised on itself for later. Or for right now, as the case may be. Spawn 2 arrow balls from the sides of the screen towards the dart trap. Could hit our attackables. Teleporter's no good. Nest and campfire are both pretty limited, temporary. Would I rather treasures or spells? Spells, I suppose. Alright, we are going to get over 10,000 just barely. Another attackable. All in range of the other attackables. And then, of course, we missed the lot. Capacitor. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 mult for each fireball spawned adjacent to the capacitor. Alright, these guys will both spawn fireballs. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1x mult. I guess I put that here. Because I want them to have more things next to it. When a limited trigger consumes a charged, spawn a ghost ball. When you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball the next drop. When a ball is spawned, earn $800. Give me the receipt. It's a classic. I wondered if the balloon was going to get completely knocked out of the bottom half of the screen there. But no. Just so much stuff that I'm not loving. Let's go even more balloons on this side. Try and get these attackables attacked. How that wasn't from below, I don't know. Alright, I'll take a temporary nest to hit these attackables. Another practice dummy. You love to see it. Another bomb goblin. God, that's a lot of synergies, isn't it? But I'm committed to this idea right now. We're doing okay for cash. When a trigger is placed adjacent to it, store it, earn $800 per stored trigger. Well, I think I'm just going to take another cave over here. I will just forget about the closet. Another mall is lovely. I will remove these eggs if it means getting a second mall up top there. Alright, teleporters being rubbish. Another attackable. Get that in there. When a shy trigger is bonked, it gains 1.1x mult. When you place an animal trigger, gain a gem draft. When you reroll, gain 1 cooldown skip. Give me the rabbit's foot. It doesn't really synergize with this because it's already placed, but here we are. Really waiting for our treasures over here to do something. But the earnings are doing all right. I will take an axe. Do I dare stick it here for all the balloons? Assuming that a half balloon still floats is a whole thing, isn't it? I really thought we were getting 3 cherries then. This mall loves this path, doesn't it? Another capacitor feels a little greedy. So let's go another treasure chest. We'll stick it next to the arrows so that hopefully the dart trap can hit them. Perhaps. And another dart trap. Finally, some treasures. Ages, no. Limited triggers, Adjacent triggers have 0.5 mult per age. Even these are not great for us. All adjacent limited triggers have 25% chance to regain a charge each drop. Random ager trigger gains an extra age each drop. We'll start here. There's not much good for them to go next to. Sure, I'll take more balloons. Adjacent ages, we could put an ager next to this guy. The half balloons do float. You love to see it. Whenever you reroll, pick a random adjacent trigger. That trigger has 4x mult. I mean, I think it's better than these guys right now. It's just a question of where do I put it? Because we're not earning very much. Hit them. Hit them. Hit them. Couldn't do it, could you? I don't think another capacitor is the move. Juggler. Earns $25 per juggler every 1 second. Bonked, stop earning while in cooldown. If adjacent to a juggler, stack onto it. Okay. Over here. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.25 mult for each amethyst in the stack. Make things age faster. Adjacent triggers have more per age. I don't love it, but here we are. Alright, the juggler's doing great work. We are earning something good. We need a little bit more the next time, but here we are. Don't love any of this. Could take another axe. Take another maul. You can carry multiple mauls, right? Or we could put a maul down here for the balloons. Let's do that. When a limited trigger consumes a charge, adjacent get more. All limited triggers come in with more, I guess. We have a cave. I do like this second chance we get with just a wall of balloons over here. Dragon got slayed. Slain? Slain. Target dummy. Ages. Limited triggers. Cooldowns. Do that there. For each spell of blight in the stack, do 1 damage to all attackable triggers. That's what we want to see. Get one of those in. More balloons, if I were to be so bold. Basically, I'm playing one game over here, and everything else is just kind of a little bit ancillary to that. But the capacitor's doing good. 5% chance to consume the ball and gain a gem draft. Rock balls repeat this test 5 times. I don't mind this. But it's just going to consume... 5% chance to consume the ball. So the balls aren't always consumed, is what I'm taking away from this. I'll stick it there. There go the balloons. Doing great work. Another stopwatch to just hang out down here. We are going to make 100,000. So that's something. I do like a retirement fund, and I don't really like the other two very much. So take it, stick it there nice and high. I think part of my problem here is that this capacitor, while it is 16 right now, is only adding value to 2 items, which is not great. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 mult for each fireball spawned. Let's stick the campfire here then. All triggers have plus 0.1 mult for each extra trigger draft gained. Balls that would exit the top or bottom of the board without bonking anything will instead reverse their gravity once. When you remove a trigger, gain a draft of a different thing. Give me growth serum. And what are we working with so far? Just yellow gems. Jason Ball triggers has a 10% chance to trigger a spawn of an extra ball. Each spell of ignition in the stack spawn 1 fireball. Interesting. My problem is I'm still worried this isn't going to score very much in the grand scheme of things. Time will have to tell. I think just a cave. I need something that generates a lot of money to go over there. That's what I need, but it's not what I'm going to get necessarily. We don't have movers. Consume this ball, spawn a water ball. Could get a lot of money out of receipt. But I don't want the balloons to become water balls over there. I will take another magic castle. And spell of ignition can't go there. Spell of explosion is fine. Ignition would be better. Teleport 1 random ball back to its spawn point for each spell of rebirth. I'm annoyed I can't put something here. We're going to have to wait for this fire to run out, I think. But yeah, good things are happening over here, I think. Now, we had a strategy earlier that I've completely forgot about. When you skip the trigger draft, holders gain 1 deposit. You're not a holder, are you? We haven't really gained any holders, which is a damn shame. Whenever you remove a holder, all of its stuff moves. Yeah. It's not going great. We've got nowhere we can put one of those. Carry the parachute while carrying the parachute of a ball near the bottom of the board to deploy parachute reverse. Sure. What have we got to lose? I couldn't possibly stick another balloon in here, could I? But I could stick one in there. It's Juggler just quietly juggling along. I will take another dart trap. They've done great work for us. Topaz working with those. And we'll just go explosion up here. This fireplace, or campfire, is about to end its days. Yeah, that works reasonably well, I would say. Packing tape, I think, is just solid. All adjacent limited triggers have a chance to regain a charge each drop. No. I'll take another egg down here. They're not doing great work because our ages are unfortunately less effective, but hey, we made it. We now need 600,000 points. I will take another wyvern. Do I need to remove this smoke? Because I will. Well, we're not going to get them next to these other attackables, really. I want more spells of ignition, but I want things that are worth lots of money to go next to this capacitor. That's my problem. Extra stuff. When you reroll, all Ager triggers age 1. First time each Ager is bonked, teleport the ball back to its spawn point. When a limited trigger consumes a charge, all adjacent ones get +1 mult. With a birthday cake? Right, that's 10% of what we need, which is not great. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to remove the castle. Are we? It's at 5.9. We're going to remove the spell of ignition. We're going to put the recycling bin here for ×6. And it's going to get full of lots of balls. I hope. Spell of Blight goes here. Spell of Blight goes here. Citrine goes there. So now I need lots of things to spawn and end up in this recycling bin. Lots of explosions here. The arrows are falling in. That's good. Right, 2,500. Another cave. We're not using any of these, really, I think. I'll put a peridot next to the tape. Spell of ignition. I'll stick an amethyst over here for that cave in the center. Could do a lot. And all these balloons, all these things to end up in that recycling bin. Alright, 8,500 is okay, not great. That's the worst case scenario. Going straight in the recycling bin, not spawning anything additional, but 10,000 points is 10,000 points. I don't think we need another mall. Let's stick a chicken up here. Amethyst over there. There goes Team Balloon. Team Darts. Alright, we need 250,000 in 2 drops. I don't love it. Alright, it was about half of what we needed, so, you know, there is that. More amethyst up here. More blight there. More blight here. More amethyst there. Bonked by eggplant ball, destroy it and earn 12,800 points. Alright, we need 90,000. Caterpillar's good. Oh, we got there. We got there fast. And that is a 36,000 point. What's it called? You know, the thing. Recycling bin. Another mall? Seems like not the thing I need right now. Switchgate. When a trigger is removed, change the direction of the switchgate. Obstacle. Interactive. Any trigger adjacent to a mover. Obstacles. Interesting. Shy triggers. Jumper cables when a limited trigger is placed. Zoo. After each tribute, gain an animal trigger draft. Sure. Our muscle juice is doing well. All triggers have 0.1 mult for each extra trigger drafted. That's a great sight. And we still have an insurance policy on the board, a retirement plan or whatever it is. A firecracker. It's not great. I'll take a gem mine, stick it over here. And I'll take citrine to go with that. Spell of Blight. There goes the balloon squad. Right, 51,000 out of that guy. Earn $1,600. Passive. When a trigger is removed from the board, when a treasure is removed from the board, gain plus 0.5 melt. Bonked, earn 1,600. I wish this castle wasn't here right now. Problem is, if I remove it manually, I have problems. So I'm going to stick the museum over here, right? And then I'm going to stick other treasures around. As soon as this moves, I'm going to remove this with the tape, put it here, and then remove a bunch of the other stuff and replace it. Maybe. I don't know if that's a dumb idea. The castle just manages to persist. Only we had drawn a map at some point. 70,000 now. Another practice dummy. Spell of Blight. Draft from Rock Crusher. We have a spell of ignition. We do. We need that castle to move. But we're doing okay for earnings. More bomb goblins. Spell of Blight. Amethyst. We're running out of room for stuff as well. But this recycling bin is doing well. Oh yeah. Good recycling bin. You know what? Here's the thing, right? This is 11.35x. Oh, 5% chance to earn the secret, to earn $1,600, but it's only 5% chance. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't have room for more stuff. Just get this castle out of here. It's gone! It's gone! It's back with a chest. God damn it! Oh, why would you do this to me, game? You moved my castle. It's not even the stuff I need anymore. The castle's now in the way down here. How late into the game are we? We're pretty late into the game, right? I'm going to remove this and this. And this. We put the Spell of Blight there. The museum, when a treasure is removed, the treasure chest can go back somewhere, the castle can go back somewhere. Then I'm going to remove you. 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 I'm going to remove you, which removes you. You're at 15x now. That's good. Any more treasures I want to remove immediately? You. You're not doing anything, are you? Random ages. Nope. Right, drafted from packing tape. I put you down. Put you down. Put you down. Alright, you're 11.75 times that. Hopefully that is now worth something good to me. 28,000 is quite a lot. Yeah, I would say that's worth something to me. 142,000 on the recycling bin. When computer has 5 charges, use 5 charges and gain a standard draft. Interesting. I think I'm going to stick that there for even more stuff. You may reroll boons. The first time a trigger is removed each turn, gain 3 rerolls. All spawners invert the gravity of the stuff. Give me the wishbone. Probably not going to use it very much, but hey. I don't even know what gems I can fit anywhere useful anymore. Honestly, removing them for this to be even bigger is fine by me. There goes the balloon squad. $164,000 for that. 500,000 seems pretty good to me. Let's skip. Can't fit citrine down here. Spell of Explosion does fit. Topaz can go there, sure. Right, 32k here, 219k there. Pretty solid, I would say. Explosion's not going to fit. Honestly, Let's get some of these balloons set up with rainbow trails now. Alright, I think we're going to be good. Well, see, I just don't have room for all this stuff. Right, that's cleared 2 million. God, so much stuff I don't need. $369,000 on that guy now. Caves never really amounted to much, but no big deal. I'm surprised by how much I found use in the dart traps today. They've been doing a lot of good hitting all of this stuff from the side. More so than I was expecting. Alright, last ball or second last ball? You earned 3 unlocks. Ballionaire plus plus. Win on Ballionaire plus plus. Alright, that's a first for us. Very nice, very strong. Even with the late addition of that recycling bin, it did so much work. Then I'm surprised how much the anchors did as well. Top bonkers, no surprise, the stuff we were destroying. Alright, show me my unlocks. Only 23 left, 6 to get now. Shopping cart. Ride the shopping cart, this ball will pick up 2 of each carrier billet bonks. Bonked by water ball, hold. If holding 3, consume them, earn $800, get a reroll. Damage the cave troll, gain a treasure draft when defeated. Alright, we'll take more attackables, they did well for us just now. Outlet. When any outlet would gain a charge, all outlet triggers instead give a charge to a random adjacent limited trigger. Outlet cannot charge outlet. Greenhouse. Placed, gain 1 charge. Passive, adjacent triggers have 1.1x mult per greenhouse. Per charge greenhouse has. Placed, gain 1 charge. Passive, adjacent triggers have 1.1x mult per charge greenhouse has. It only ever has 1 charge. I'm not sure what the synergies with that is going to be, but I'm sure there is one. And Ball Mart. Give me this. This sounds interesting. Silo. Abacus. When you reroll, all holder triggers gain 1 deposit. That's solid. It's too solid, in fact. I'll take it. Outlet Lich Fanny Pack. When a ball causes money to be earned, it has 0.1 mult per carryable. Alright. One day we'll do a big carryable food run or something, I'm sure. Gain a standard trigger draft after destroying or removing 10 triggers. Give me this outlet, we'll figure out how to use it at some point. Ball Mart, hole in 1. If bonked exactly once during the drop, gain a reroll after the drop. Refrigerator, placed, gain 3 charges. When an adjacent trigger would cool down, consume 1 charge and skip the cooldown. That'll be big for some stuff, and that is everything on our unlocks for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the series. Let me know what synergies you get working down in the comments down below. Otherwise, I hope you're enjoying the festive period, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.